Do you think maybe it'd be able to stick straight up a little bit better?
Yeah.
So let's cut a little bit more off. And we want to make sure that there's no leaves in the water, so we gotta rip that one off. Okay, now try putting it back where you had it. And we're gonna be very careful not to break those beautiful tulip petals that you bent. Oh, that's lovely.
Mine got in the water.
That's okay. It's just plain water. That's why we didn't put the flower food in, because it's just plain water now. This is looking beautiful. So the next flower we're gonna do is our hyacinth. This really aromatic one. Aromatic is another fancy word for smelly, right?
It smells good.
It does smell good.
You smell it. You smell it.
We have our dog saying hello. Oh yes, it smells lovely. So in Jane's arrangement, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get down so I'm at the same height as the flower arrangement, which is the height that you already are at, right? And we're gonna turn it.
You be right here.
And as we turn it, I want you to decide, this is called a focal flower, meaning it's something that we focus on.
Such a big.
You listen? We're focusing on this flower. So if we wanted the flower to be something that we can pay attention to, do you see a spot in this arrangement that you think would be a perfect spot for a focus flower? Oh, let's be very careful. It's getting kind of tight in there because of all your flowers. You might need a grown-up to help you. Is that really high? Do you think maybe we should cut it a little bit shorter?
Yeah.
So let's see, how high do you think we should have it? Maybe like right here?
That would be too low.
I think it'll be great. Let's
Okay.
give it a shot.
Can I do it?
I'm gonna cut this one because it's so thick. And then we have all these awesome petals. Ready? I'll hold the spot and you can put it in there, okay? Yep. Be very careful of the other flowers that we have in there so you don't break them. I'll help you wiggle it around and get it in there. There, look at that. Good focus, good focal flower.
Can I keep this in my room?
Yes, you can keep it in your room.
Yes.
Okay, the next flower we're gonna do
Is this?
Nope, is the daffodils. Where would you like to put those? I think you have a nice opening
cut
in
it?
there. You can cut them. There's 2 flowers there. So we're gonna hold it off the edge of the table and see how long you want it to be.
One at a time.
Remember, we can always cut more off, but we can't put it back on, so don't cut it too short right away. There you go. Yep. Oh, you already made a cut there, so you have to cut it now. You can't cut again. There you go. All right. Uh-oh. Yep, it's a very delicate flower. It'll be okay. We have to be very careful when we put our we might have to cut that one a little shorter now because of where it broke. We have to be very careful with the flowers that we're sticking in now. It's okay. So we're gonna put it there and let's turn it and let's put the other one on the other side. So remember how delicate that flower was. Pay very close attention. The daffodils are very delicate. That's pretty tall, honey. You're sure you want it that tall? Okay. There you go. All right. And so now remember how delicate that one was. So let's not shove it in. Let's slowly try to wiggle it in.
Do you think that's too high?
I think it's a little too high.
Can
There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Look at those happy little daffodils smiling out at us.
What should we do with all this?
So,
Wait, can we do this?
this is the next one we're going to do.
Yay.
So this is a fun one. We can actually use this to kind of create, it kind of like hugs the flowers from underneath. Okay? So,
Can you do it, Mama?
yeah, I'll show kids. So we're going to cut it kind of short. So it's just about the height of the vase. Like this. And I'm going to come in from the outside, like that. It's around the bottom, and it's kind of hugging. See how it's kind of hugging the bottom of that hyacinth? Isn't that fun? Okay, the last flower we have is our feverfew, our tiny little daisies.
Mommy, what about this?
Oh, we have one extra buplurum. I'll help you stick that one in. We're going to put it right in the top, because we don't have anything right there.
Okay.
There. So there's so much of this. Look at how much fun you can have. You can use it all in this one, or if you want to use somewhere else, this would be a fun one to make a tiny little bouquet, right? So we're going to cut this into tiny pieces. What do you think, Jane? I'll help you so we can we're gonna cut all of it into short pieces that we can use. Okay?
What?
No leaves below the water. Now, this is very breakable too, this type of flower. So I'm gonna show you how to do the first one and you get to do the rest. So I'm gonna just slowly try to stick it into my vase like that. Okay? You wanna do this one? I'm just filling in all the spots, and Jane's filling in all the spots where we didn't have other flowers yet. And we're being very careful as we stick our hands into the arrangement so we don't break the other flowers. This feverfew is very delicate. The stems are super breakable, so we have to be gentle to not bend it too much as we're sticking it in. There you go. I'm cutting them all about the same height. Might be easiest if you do one at a time. One feverfew stem at a time. I think you have 2 in your hand right now, Jane. Yeah, they get really tangled, don't they? This might be a job that it's good to have a grown-up helping you because they're very tangly. And I'm gonna work with you, Janie. Here's a pretty one. I'll get them all cut for you and you can get them in the water. Yeah.
There's an open space right there. So
Yeah. What do you think? Do you want to be done now? Do you want to save these or do you want to use them all? You want to use it all? Or do you want to put this in a different vase? What do you think? Should we look at all the sides?
Right here.
Right there? So you can turn your vase and you can find more areas that need more flowers, like what Jane just did. She went all the way around to see if there was a spot she needed flowers. Very good. It's beautiful. I think you'll probably use it all. It's all ready and cut for you. And Jane and I kind of kept a messy station. You can try to clean away all the clippings and broken stuff as you're doing your work so you don't make too much of a mess.
I don't care if I make a mess.
I know you don't. Some people don't like big messes. So we're just filling in all over with this lovely feverfew. Being very, very careful as we stick it in. And we have a couple pieces of Floral
Can I
left.
put it right here?
You can put it wherever you'd like, honey. And we have one extra piece of Buplurum. Where do you think? I see a spot right there. What do you think? Now I'll clean up the area so you can show all your friends your flower arrangement that you made today. Oh, that's all scrap, honey.
Oh.
What do you think? And there you have it. Beautiful work, Jane. If you have questions, you can comment below and I'll do my best to get back to them as you're working. Otherwise, enjoy your Mother's Day Kids Kit and happy Mother's Day.
Funny.
Was that fun?
Funny.
Was that fun?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.